What do you see in this collage? What do you see in this picture? These are some of the people who died because of foodborne illnesses, due to foodborne pathogens. This picture was provided to me by a dear friend, Frankie Yanis, who is the former Deputy Commissioner, United States Food and Drug Administration. So let's talk about food. Every meal we eat tells a story, not only about its taste, but also about its food safety. New Zealand, although a very small country, but we make some of the world's best fresh produce and other food products. We are very far away from the rest of the world. However, we export some of the top quality food products. Agriculture, horticulture, food in general is the backbone of New Zealand economy. And you can easily imagine our image plays a big role in that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Agam Nangul, and I'm a food safety scientist. Part of my job is to protect that clean and green image. Another part of my job is to send food products from New Zealand to other parts of the world pathogen-free. In one way, we are those food soldiers whom no one wants to see on the news. Let's imagine a story on the internet. 4 people died because of eating New Zealand-grown produce. Or 4 people died because of New Zealand-sourced food. What will happen after that? Our carefully built, clean and green image shatters, and a potential economic downturn begins. Sadly, this isn't a far-fetched story. We are experiencing this even now. Let's take an example of Leader Brand. So this company is one of New Zealand's biggest provider of fresh produce for domestic New Zealand market. In 2017, the company was hit by a recall on some of their bagged food products due to a pathogen called Listeria monocytogenes. It nearly bankrupted us. Those were the words of one of their executives at that time. That recall costed the company $7 million. After the recall, the company went for a total overhaul of their food safety processes and procedures. And if you look at the company now, it is a success story. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about 2 key pathogens of concern, Listeria and Campylobacter. They may be invisible to the naked eye, but they are highly deadly, highly lethal. So let's start with Listeria. Listeria is a key pathogen of concern not only for New Zealand, but for other parts of the world as well. Ingesting higher doses of Listeria could cause a disease called listeriosis. Last year, MPI reported that 37 people in New Zealand contracted listeriosis, and 100% went for hospitals. And 20% of them, unfortunately, died. You must be thinking, 37 is not a big number. It is a significant number when there are only 5 million of us. World Health Organization, WHO, said that every year, 23,000 people contract listeriosis globally. Listeria is ubiquitous in nature. It can grow from 0 degrees to 45 degrees Celsius. It can tolerate high salt concentrations. If you find Listeria in the food processing facility, it's really hard to get rid of them. Now, my favorite pathogen of concern, Campylobacter. What is your favorite pathogen of concern? Come on, guys. I thought everyone has its own pathogen of concern, no? So, Campylobacter got its name from its curvy appearance. Exactly like Listeria, Campylobacter is deadly. According to WHO, Campylobacter is the key cause of gastroenteritis, a disease I think which we all are familiar with. Ingesting higher doses of Campylobacter causes a disease called campylobacteriosis. Campylobacter hitches right into our own system through a variety of sources: water, soil, meat, especially chicken, and variety of other sources as well. After coming in contact with Campylobacter, the infection usually starts within 2 to 5 days. And that includes diarrhea, abdominal pain, bloody stools, so on and so forth. And the infection subsides within 7 to 10 days. But unfortunately, sometimes it's deadly as well. New Zealand's biggest and notorious Campylobacter outbreak happened in 2017 in Havelock North. Bore water coming in contact with sheep feces full of Campylobacter infected almost 8,000 people. 55 hospitalizations and 4 unfortunate deaths. Campylobacter even gave New Zealand a very bad name as well. Campylobacter capital of the world. A name which we are not very proud of. So you see, Listeria, Campylobacter, and other foodborne pathogens as well, they come with a heavy economic cost. And that includes hospital bills, recall costs, sick leaves, and the options are endless. It was estimated that foodborne illnesses every year cost New Zealand anywhere between $200 to $600 million. That's a big number. As a case study, a 2018 outbreak in Australia that happened in the melon industry due to Listeria monocytogenes. 90% of melon sales went down. Growers lost their land. That outbreak costed the industry $60 million and 6 unfortunate deaths. Food safety is a serious business. Now, let's talk about another very key industry, not only to New Zealand, but other parts of the world as well. Tourism. So, how tourism is linked with food safety? According to Statistics New Zealand, between March 2022 to March 2023, tourists pumped $37 billion into New Zealand economy. Food safety and tourism not only means healthy tourists, but it also indicates the image of the region, the socio-economic development of the region. If a tourist enters any country, they don't want to get sick due to foodborne illnesses. They just want to have a good time eating local produce, eating local grown fresh produce. Interestingly, New Zealand's top 3 exporting nations for food and beverages are Australia, China, and the United States. They're the top 3 countries who visit us as well. So you see, everything is interlinked. Food safety is paramount for any country's economic success. And we all have a role to play in it. Do we want to raise the economy of any country? We need to raise the food safety standards. Do we want to increase the tourists in any country? We need to raise the food safety image of any country. Do we want the world to buy our products? We need to invest in food safety research. Do we want to live healthy? We need to have an increased level of food safety common sense. Thank you very much.